Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero for another video. Now, we're not going to be playing it today, but what we are going to do is we're going to watch this video because this was sent to me on Discord by my friend JC Denton. That's right, the JC Denton. And this is the original story, or the changes to the story, everything, basically the early access. What's the word? What's the way to say it? Right? Like it's the this is a video that's going to go over like the original story they came up with, the changes they made along the way, and kind of what led to the story that we had now in the live game. And I just think that's a really interesting thing to see. You know, regardless of whether you like the story, or you didn't like the story, or whatever, it's kind of a nice and curious view into the mind of the developers and kind of like what they were thinking initially, what they changed. Maybe we could see why they changed it, stuff like that, right? Just kind of another neat thing. So now buckle up. It's gonna be a bit of a video, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna have a good time. As always, links to the video are gonna be in the description. This is by Andrew Stormer on YouTube. Let's check it out.
Subnautica Below Zero used to have an incredibly dynamic, immersive story, but right before the game's release, the story was completely rewritten and it felt cold, lacking, and distant. What players don't know is that the entire original story was in the game, including the ending. So I present to you the full, cancelled story of Below Zero.
Whoa, okay. That's more than I thought this was going to be. Oh, shit. She's alive?
I repeat, immediate evacuation of Sector 0 to Space Station Vesper.
Sam, what's happening?
The meteor storm. There was interference. It's closer than they thought.
How long?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Jeff, do you read?
Rabinko did it. I translated the wake-up command.
Your timing sucks. We're evacuating. Jeff!
His last GPS check-in was at the cave entrance.
I'm going up there.
Roger that. Don't stay any longer than you need to.
Robin's voice actor. Sam was alive. We're here. We're already here. That's not it. What? Oh, this is so... Whoa. Oh, it's intact. Oh, this is gonna be really different. Okay. So it seems like the layout, at least like the main zones and everything, are the same. Probably. But no, the fact that so Robin's
I'm approaching the
on
research site.
the planet.
It looks like Jeff's GPS tracker's here, but no other sign of him.
Understood. Be careful.
And Sam
Jeff!
is her contact.
Jeff off!
Jeff woke me up. Now Jeff is gone.
Who am I speaking to?
Jeff is gone.
What happened here?
That information is
Damage sustained. Rerouting data to Sanctuary. Warning. Sanctuary power low.
Jeff off isn't here. But Sam, we woke something up. I spoke to it.
Please, get to the escape ship.
I'm on my way.
This is so... It's so different. Oh my god. Obviously, if it wasn't already obvious, spoilers. I'm probably going to talk about the main story to the game that we did. So if you haven't seen Below Zero, and you tried to avoid spoilers, warning, obviously, because I'm going to talk about it. The video is probably not going to go over it, but I'm going to talk about it. So anyway, just want to put that out there. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, we didn't have any of that happen. See, I feel like the meteor shower.
We have your ship on radar.
What? I'm not on that ship.
Who is?
Jeff's the only one it could be. Where's it going?
I'll find out. Where are you now?
Still making for the base. That's my best shelter now.
Okay, I'm going to see what I can do from here.
This is crazy. Because we use the meteor shower as cover to land. And then we gave it down. Now it's like, whoa.
Oh no.
Are you back at base yet?
That's a negative. It's gone. Sam!
That's crazy. That's so cool. The breaking of the rocks, the actual avalanche,
The
dude.
environment is no longer safe, and your PDA has rebooted in emergency mode. Be advised, high wind speeds will cause lethal exposure in 4 minutes.
And now it seems like that means Robin and Sam are cut off from each other. You got the downloads. Emergency, now it's in your hands. Right? Now this is kind of what we're released into the wild. This is so different. This is so different.
Robin, come in.
I copy.
Oh.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Stay where you are and look up. I'm dropping you a life pod.
Did everyone else get away? Did you find Jeff?
They're still counting heads. We haven't found...
Sam? Vespa? Do you read? Sam?
Whoa.
Caution, approaching alien sanctuary. Altera requests you take care not to damage the artifacts.
So Sam sends down the pod. Afterward, that's... Sorry, this is like... It's so... It's jarring.
Incoming transmission. Origin, alien sanctuary site. Twisty bridges, 200 meters depth. Recorded to databank.
And then...
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Is it...
Sanctuary power critical.
Is Alan different?
Emergency storage.
Hello? Why?
You were sent here to harness me. I will destroy you first.
Ooh.
You're not sure of my intentions. Are you afraid?
I am all powerful.
I came here because I'm curious about your people. It sounds like you're in trouble.
My storage medium is failing.
You're dying.
I am considering my options.
Storage medium found.
What does that mean?
Storage capacity was identified on your person.
Where? On my PDA?
New blueprint acquired.
Hello?
Okay, so this
is where
was
you're
still in there.
stored, isn't it?
Presently, yes.
A digital backup to save you in case of disaster.
It has worked until now. My data can be downloaded from the terminal.
Is that what you'd like?
I have hours to live. I may not like it now, but I will appreciate it later.
I'm taking that as a yes. I hope this works.
Storage medium accepted.
Wait, what?
Okay, so that's this.
Data transfer.
Okay, so this still happened.
Transfer complete.
Download capacity was identified in your cerebral cortex.
You're in my head.
I am also surprised.
Is it reversible?
I hope so.
Sanctuary power failed.
But not from here.
Damn it.
I
Well,
will
I
find
hope
a
so.
way. With the processing power available, it may take some time. I will alert you when I exit hibernation.
This is exactly why we have protocols.
Do not be alarmed. I'm still processing our situation. Some memory data was lost in the download process.
Yours or mine?
I cannot recall. I will hibernate.
Wait. What's your name?
We do not use words that way.
I had a pet barwall once. I called him Ketchup. Don't make me name you two.
You may append your seed code to the species designation. You may call me Al Allen.
I waited my whole life to meet a spacefaring alien. You're telling me your name is Alan?
Is it insufficient?
No. No, Al-An. It's perfect.
I will alert you when I have more information.
Repairing the nearby radio tower may amplify your signal enough to contact the Vesper.
Interesting, because so it seems like the whole thing is we aren't.
Repairing
We
the
aren't even
comms
looking
tower
for-
requires a piece of scrap metal, so I dove into the
So we aren't even looking for Sam. Like that story doesn't even exist yet. We were here seemingly as a researcher, right? Part of the base, doing our thing. Sam is our radio contact, so Sam's alive and fine up there, right? And the only reason any of this happens is because of the meteor shower breaking up things. Somebody steals our escape shuttle, right? Could be Jeff, but basically we're stuck here. And then Sam sends a drop pod, right? The life pod, and then we just survive until we find a way to get out of here. And we still get Alan. It's a little different, but relatively same direction. But as far as like plot so far, so different. As far as like the Sam and Robin plot, Alan plot seems to be the same so far.
repairing the comms tower requires a piece of scrap metal, so I dove into the crashed Mercury 2 and cut my way in to get the scrap.
Cool. Well, I really did like exploring the Mercury too. I thought that was really cool. I wish there was more of it. There were the 3 pieces we did. But it was a cool little side story to piece together.
Are you sure I'm the kind of gal you want to be following?
I don't mean you any harm.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
Where are you going with that tablet?
I don't trust anyone who's too big to fight or too greedy to buy. I'll tear us both.
Wait!
Don't follow me.
That was a different line. Pilot. Then we go up here to repair this.
Vespa? This is Sector 0. Do you read? Sam,
That's
are you
interesting.
up there?
Let's actually repair
I
it
haven't
to
seen any
communicate.
ships. I'm starting to get...
Robin! I read you. Are you okay?
I got set up in the life pod. I'm fine. What happened up there?
We lost comms in both launch bays. It's chaos, but nothing that can't be stitched back on.
What about Jeff?
The ship went off course. west towards the glacial basin.
He's still down here.
Finding him is not the priority. Our ships are all out of action, and we've got people stranded in other sectors. I need you to stay safe until we can send a rescue team.
I've done this before. I'll be okay.
I know you will. Rob, I have to go. I'll call back as soon as I can.
Roger that. I feel better knowing you're still up there, even if you are out of reach.
Robin, we're working on sending you a supply drop. Are you okay?
I've got things under control.
Good. We need to debrief. Before the storm, you said you spoke to one of them. One of the architects.
Briefly. A meteor struck the facility somewhere. It shut down.
Why aren't you more disappointed?
It's further than we ever got.
You think it's still alive? Robin, I know I can't stop you chasing aliens, but keep me informed if anything else happens.
Don't worry. I'll follow the protocols.
I have to write this up. Stay safe.
You did not reveal me to your master.
She's my sister, not my master.
You do not trust your sister.
I risked my life to save you. When she finds out, I don't know what she'll do, but it won't be good for you. So, I am thrilled to meet you and I want to help you, but first, we need to get you out of my head.
You must transfer me to a superior storage medium.
How?
I may remember with sufficient external memory aids.
Such as what?
I can think more efficiently when we're not sharing your language processing unit.
Are you asking me to shut up?
That is another way of putting it.
We've got one of the cargo bays back online.
Man, I realize I'm seeing what people mean when in early access there was a lot of narration. There was a lot of conversation pieces and moments. It's a lot. Right? I still find it interesting, but I can understand coming off of Subnautica 1 and then you just get into early access Subnautica 2. This would be very jarring. It would kind of be like, whoa, this is too much. It's a lot. Right? But how Sam and Robin talking a lot, Alan and Robin. The fact that Robin told Sam that she actually talked with an architect. That's interesting. Right? Especially knowing Altair's listening. Or this is all going through Altair comms, so it's likely they're listening.
You need an upgraded vehicle to survive down there. I'm dropping a depth module.
Sam, you're amazing. Alan, how you doing?
Oh.
You would not understand. We are very different.
We are different. But aren't we seeing with the same eyes right now? Don't you see the same colors?
No.
What do you see?
Eyes, radio, sensors, they just detect the vibration. What you call your 5 senses, I call 1. No surfaces, no colors, no blur of motion. Just data points fluctuating between non-existence and infinity.
Is it fun?
Did you not understand? I am experiencing existence.
I just can't tell. It sounds wild, but also cold.
It is precise, but wavy. From just what you hear, I can taste the air or listen to the shape of the room. It is engaging.
Sounds like we have the same experience, different ways. And we were born in different galaxies. Isn't that incredible?
No. If it is true, it is a matter of statistical inevitability.
That's another way to put it.
Unimpressed. Is it gold? That's shiny. See, then...
New blueprint acquired.
I told you not to follow me, Altera. Now, you got a problem.
Where are you? Why are you hiding?
You know how many lawsuits are out on me?
How could I? You haven't even told me your name.
That name comes with a price. You really want to know? Come see me. The code on the door is 2247.
Was a good boy.
Name's Marguerite Maida. Now, you owe me.
You trained a stalker? How long have you been here?
Too long.
That alien tablet you had. I need it.
You mean this thing? What do I care what you need?
What do you care about?
Lady, I want off this jumped up puddle of a planet.
If I help you, will you give me the tablet?
If you help me, I won't kill you.
It's a start.
You can stay here to catch your breath. The moment you're ready, get off my sea base.
First off, attitude, perfectly, exactly the same. Totally. But that's interesting. How she's like, I want off this place. Because that's not at all what she's like in the on release, right? The final game. She's honestly, she didn't even really talk about leaving. Right? If anything, she's mastered this place. If anything, she wants to stay behind because she has to shut down the Altera Tower so that they can't track and listen to everything. So she's completely on her own and nobody's interfering. So it's interesting that early on they were kind of having this situation where she wants to leave and we maybe do help or bargain with her. That's curious. And we want this tablet, right? Which we never even care about in the game, right? Right? We see him chewing on it, but it's kind of just like, we don't need it. There's no reason for us to need it. It's never brought up. That's just how ain't that something?
Signal from escape ship detected in the area.
Oh, I love these guys. It's so cool, man. Creepy and dark. Claustrophobic. This is taking us to the main. Yeah. Oh shit, look at that. Oh, this is where I see where we're going. Okay. See, now I'm curious how much this has changed. I mean, the fact that the shuttle is even playing a factor, the shuttle and Jeff, right? So the fact that there's another person allegedly surviving here with us.
Signal. Personnel may be in need of assistance.
Snow Fox. Right, a second survivor who allegedly stole our shuttle to leave. Or not, but...
Vesper, I found a PDA. It's Jeff's. He's been here recently.
Can you upload it?
Are you getting it?
He was looking for the architect. Any idea where he might have gone?
None.
We can focus our scans to the west. I'll let you know if we find anything.
Roger that.
Because you did wake him up.
Detecting a Leviathan-class life form nearby. The life form is currently stationary. Beware of ambush.
Exciting.
Your GPS shows you near the frozen Leviathan. Confirm visual.
It's hard to miss.
The team was supposed to send a sample up to the labs, but they evacuated first.
I'll take a look around.
Roger.
Oh, that's interesting. Extract a sample. That's interesting. That's definitely different. Oh, wow. So wait, we pull a sample of the Kara?
Warning. Sample infected with Kara bacterium. Handle with extreme caution.
I have the sample.
Roger that. Our ships are still out of action, but if you can get it to the cargo rocket, I can have a bay sealed off to receive it.
What do they even want with this?
I just know it's on the list.
I'm a xenologist, not Altera's plague doctor.
I don't like it either, but it's still an alien life form, isn't it?
I'll let you know when I'm at the rocket.
Thank you.
So we just straight up want to actually try to send the sample instead of stop them from getting it. We're actually sending it to them. Wild. This wasn't even a thing. Exchanger rocket? Huh. I see the vision of the narrative that they're going for. It definitely feels less survival.
Vesper,
right?
The sample's en route.
Roger. Payload confirmed.
It definitely feels, it's very much heavy, like, plot story, you know, following the missions and everything like that, with some survival along the way. But man, that's, yeah, because just watching this so far, like, because I'm imagining, like, if I was playing through this, and it very much is, it feels so different, even though it's familiar, but it's different.
Robin, that
Does that make
sample you
sense?
sent up. The rocket dock's okay, but the sample hasn't arrived at the labs. Did you lose sight of it at any time?
Not until I launched it into space.
It probably got sent to the wrong lab. We'll find it. Robin, we found Jeffov. He's alive.
Where?
The next sector. I'm connecting him.
Rabinka,
Jeff. What happened?
I went for the escape ship, but I changed my mind.
You contradicted a direct order.
I thought the architect we woke may have been transferred to another facility. It was too precious to give up. Robin surely agrees. Or she wouldn't also be down here.
What happened to your GPS?
It must have torn as I tried to escape.
As soon as we have a ship available, we're bringing you both in. You're going to sit tight until then. Understood?
Roger that.
I will do as you ask.
Good. I have to brief the director on this. I'll be in touch.
Incredible. So not only is Jeff alive, he's not like an antagonist. He's not against us. He's not trying to, you know, get the architect instead of us getting it. You know, that's interesting. And below zero, like, this area is sector 0, right? And so this is the second time they've mentioned other sectors, which makes sense, right? If they're working on the planet, right? We saw some of the there's poster of the QEP, right? So they went over there at some point. So other sectors on the planet totally makes sense. But it's interesting to have them actually mention it. Like, they're actively working in other sectors, and it's not just sector 0 exclusively. So Mega Lab.
Nearing vicinity of Outpost Omega.
Well, Outpost Omega. Now. Or here. It's not flooded. Because it was never blown up. So they... So that hasn't happened yet. So Marguerite... Because again, the plot is totally different, so there's no reason for it to be blown up. Because in the only reason it's blown up in the release game is purely because of the Sam and Marguerite combo plot. Damn, so it's just like a normal lab.
This is Vesper checking in.
I'm at Outpost Omega, rooting through their research.
They haven't stopped complaining since the evac.
I bet. They always thought they were one step away from first contact.
Can you upload the documents you found?
Hold on.
This data would allow an intelligent human to extrapolate my presence in your cerebral cortex. Do not upload it.
Sam, I'm having some trouble with this upload. It might be the caves.
Roger. Send it as soon as you're clear. Robin, you said you'd send that research from Outpost Omega. We never received it.
My PDA's been on the blink. The file got corrupted. Want me to go back to the outpost?
No, we can salvage it later. Right now, I'm focused on getting you home alive.
Only because salaries cost less than lawsuits.
Is that cynicism making you friends down there?
Sure. They're just not human.
Well, your human friends are up here doing everything we can for you.
I know. I'm grateful. I am.
I'll be in touch.
She suspects you.
She thinks she knows when I'm lying.
Does she?
Yes. But she doesn't know that she knows. I think.
Robin.
It's like, could... Like, some of the most... I like how it's all going... It's all working. And then... Suddenly it's like, oh, I got this data. But yeah, I can't upload it now for something. Oh, no. It's like, okay. And then later, checking in. What about that data? It got corrupted. It's a whole thing. I can go back there, right? Take a couple hours, a couple days, maybe. Who knows? But I could totally do it if you want me to, if you need me to. It's like, come on, Robin. Come on, Robin. And then Alan's like, don't do it. Don't do it. They'll know I'm here.
I've got good news and bad.
What's the good news?
We've got a launch bay back online and we're prepping the marine teams.
Bad?
Our supplies of enzyme 42 deteriorated overnight.
How?
We're looking into it.
If the bacterium got out, you'd have no cure.
And you're the only person we have within range of an Emperor population.
Don't worry. I'll find them.
Roger that. Keep us posted.
The only person within range of an Emperor population. See, that's interesting. Right? Because that calls into question, and I'm sure maybe they'll explain it and everything, but the idea that everything from Subnautica 1, right? Riley releasing and hatching the Sea Emperors, the new Sea Emperors, and Enzyme 42 kind of spreading, right? A lot more. Maybe it's gone through the whole planet at this point. Maybe this is taking into account that maybe it hasn't fully gone. Like the Kara is still present. It hasn't been neutralized. I don't know. But they have Enzyme 42. Right? So they definitely got the information about it. Like the story is accounting for them having the enzyme. Right? But near an Emperor population, that's curious because there were no Sea Emperors in Below Zero at all. Disappointingly. Right? I think that would have been kind of cool. No, not just because I like the Sea Emperor, but because it would have showed. It would have been this thing like you see the Emperor and you're like, oh man, we're the reason that that's here, right? Us playing as Riley in the first game. All of that allowed this Sea Emperor to be present here in Sector Zero, releasing Enzyme 42. It would have been neat. Small thing, but I like the backup camera. I don't know if it would get in the way. For me, at least. The concept I like, but they took this from us. That's crazy. They actually had Sea Emperor. They actually had them in the game. Oh my god. And
I
it
wish
talks.
I could. Something went wrong. I need to collect an enzyme sample.
Then we can play another time.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Sam, I've got the enzyme. I'll send it up in the cargo rocket.
Understood. We'll have you back on the Vesper in no time.
Oh, that's
Alan,
so
can you hear me?
neat.
Of
Damn
course.
it.
I've been wondering. You came here to extract a cure from a creature that would have gladly given it if only you'd listened to what she needed. Why didn't you just ask for help?
It did not occur to us to listen. We knew how to extract.
You were scared.
We did not want to die. It was too important.
No, that's interesting. That is interesting because that's one of the big questions. Once we finish the game, it's like, oh, well, yeah, the Sea Emperors are just putting it out and right, the Sea Emperor that we met the before the hatching, right, the last Sea Emperor, she willingly gave us the blueprints for the hatching enzymes because she wanted her children to be born, which would have then had the which would have then produced the enzyme 42 that the architects needed and wanted, right? To and the thing is, we know that that's right, right? If you would have just asked, they would have, she would have given it up, and they would have had to like, force hatch these eggs, cut open, the pre, the what is it, the underdeveloped Sea Emperor children, right? And thus failing to collect the enzyme. But the detail that they mention in the first game, and why this kind of feels weird, is that the Sea Emperor said she tried to contact them. She tried to talk to them, but they couldn't listen. They couldn't hear her, right? And I mean, they don't say it in the game, but it's like I speculated, and maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it's the idea that she said she tried to talk to them, but they didn't listen. So it's something to do possibly with their semi-organic bodies, possibly, right? Because they replaced a lot of their sensors, specifically the way they interface with like technology and computers. It's all telepathic, right? In a way. But maybe that was what was preventing her voice from coming through to them. I don't know. But my point of bringing this up at all is because I think it's interesting that right here, Robin brings that up. It's like, it's weird how you could have just asked. And he's like, it didn't occur to us to ask. And
Did not want to die. We knew how to extract.
it did not occur to us to listen. We knew how to extract, right? But the thing is, we know in the first game that she tried to speak, they didn't hear. So, is this implying that they were deliberately not listening? Like they were almost like blocking it out? Or sort of like they'd have to tune in to specifically listen to her. Either way, I think it's interesting that this conversation is being had, right? Because that's kind of a big point.
You were scared.
Anyway,
We did not want to die. It was too important.
see, and I see a lot of this is happening, right? You have to build the rocket. You have to come over here. You have to send the things up. You have to build a second rocket to send this up. All these squares in the sky.
Sam, something's happening to the sky. It's a shield. The rocket's gone.
What is happening down there?
We're being hailed.
Vesper, I am now in control of the planet.
Jeff!
Approaching vessels will be destroyed.
What do you want?
You will remove the Vesper to the next solar system. My colleagues there will supply you with Enzyme 42.
Why would I?
Because I have destroyed your existing enzyme stores, cut you off from acquiring more, and released the Carabacterium on board your station.
What the fuck? Dude, what? Jeff. Oh my god. He's gone full. He's gone full. He's gone crazy. To say, I'm in control of the planet now. And then he released the Kara on board their station and destroyed their enzyme 42. Like, holy shit, Jeff. What the fuck?
You're lying.
You're itching.
Run a med scan. What do you hope to gain by killing us?
Don't pretend we're not all here for the same reason. The living architect. You know, Robin's been harboring it. You've been waiting your moment to grind it up into profit.
You'd risk infecting the whole galaxy?
Don't pretend you would not.
Then you know I won't retreat.
Then you will die.
Sir, the scan's positive.
Cut the transmission. I want that shield down, and I want the Marines in orbit.
Sir.
Sam.
And you, the moment the shield is down, you will be under arrest.
Sam, I had no idea. I'd never put you at risk.
You've literally done nothing else.
How long have you known?
I have to go right now.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. The moment the shield's down, you will be under arrest. I'd never put you at risk. You've literally done nothing else. Good lord.
Sam! Alan, my sister's in danger. What do you know about this shield?
It was a quarantine measure.
Can you turn it off?
Of course.
So do it.
Why?
Are you kidding me?
Jeff has protected us from your masters. He is on our side.
No, Alan, there are no sides. Believing there are is why these idiots are ready to kill each other.
I can deactivate the shield from inside the mountain facility. We still require the white tablet.
Alan, this is my sister. It's important to me you're telling the truth.
You have been lying to her since we met.
Perhaps I should have trusted her. Perhaps I wouldn't be in this mess.
I have been disconnected from my people for so long, but I remember there is something nearby of value.
If only your memory were less selective.
It is your memory too.
This is so crazy. This is so different. I'm more hostile. I'm more tense. Like between the characters, there's a lot of tension. Re-quarantining the planet. Jeff re-quarantining the planet. Fucking Jeff.
Why choose one form when you could take any other?
Similitude is practical.
But where's the fun?
You mean play? Pretend activities?
Sure.
We cease this once we have completed conditioning.
What do you do when you're not working?
We do not make this distinction.
What about music, art, expression?
We are beyond such sensory pleasures.
Then what's the point? Every life form I ever met survives for a reason.
By developing and sharing information on the network, we can explore the world. Not to see through another's eyes, but to understand through their ideas.
You think about thoughts?
It is more like a lucid conceptual hallucination.
You're saying you like to daydream?
That may be the closest comparison. With additional data, we may be able to construct an alternative organic storage medium.
To us, there's no difference between the body and the person inhabiting it. How do you see it?
Identity is more a matter of pattern than substance. I am an idea, not a set of physical components.
Then why not just stay safe inside your computers?
The same reason you did not stay safe on your homeworld.
Then why don't we just copy you into a fish?
First, that would reduce my capacities further. Second, you may enjoy having a passenger, but I prefer to drive.
It sounds like you need your independence, and you're asking if I'm willing to help you.
No, I am telling you what to do.
Sam could tell you how rarely that works. Fortunately for you, our needs overlap. Can you tell me anything more?
Which formats do you accept?
Words, mostly.
I have added the information to your databank. I have been able to detect my people's technology in this region.
Oh, hi. Worth checking out?
I cannot discern.
So why tell me?
It may be worth investigating.
I'm curious too.
Huh. Well, this is...
The tissue you have scanned was developed from the DNA of 27 different alien species.
You've traveled far. Did you
That room's
ever
different,
meet
too.
other spacefarers?
We did not.
So our meeting was a big moment for you too.
I had not thought of it that way.
Aren't you curious? Why we're the only ones?
It is statistically improbable to survive the threats of technological advancement. Evolution favors those which do not advance so far.
So you think it's luck?
We worked hard. You may not.
How much more data do we need before we can build this medium?
You're impatient. You dislike my presence.
No, I just value independence. For both of us.
Then why have you not inquired about my status recently?
I'm sorry, Alan. How are you doing?
I am nominal.
How else are you doing?
That is all. I am detecting a faint signal from one of our facilities in the region.
Do you know anything more?
Most of my knowledge was lost when I was backed up. I may remember more as we draw closer.
This is so... Like, okay, so the room with the tissue, that was a completely different design. The interesting thing is I do like the current design, right? The on-release design. Like the final design room, right? It's like a Zen garden room, in a way. Right? Which obviously contradicts everything that he's saying here about them. Like, they're beyond such sensory pleasures and stuff like that. When that room specifically is designed for, peace. Right? And the, statue, the other location we found where they had, the statue of the architect. It's like, well, why would they make it? Right? If they weren't about art in some capacity, right? So it's interesting to see the things that have changed, but things that have stayed the same too. And things that are slightly different. Big crystals. I did like the crystal areas. They're very cool. Wish they were a lot brighter though.
Alan, what did
There
I
it
just
is.
scan?
You are probing me for vulnerabilities.
I'm curious.
What for?
Its own sake. How did life look for you before all this?
We dedicate ourselves to conceptual pursuits.
What's left for you to discover?
Physics involves cutting complex things up into smaller, more predictable things. Whatever you find can always be cut up again.
What about disagreements? Hierarchy?
On our worlds, it is not necessary to work, nor possible to starve. And there is a free flow of information in the network. Disagreements are rare.
So there's no conflict, no pressure? Is it as peaceful as it sounds?
Anxiety stems from unpredictability. When we are anxious, we seek greater control. We have acquired sufficient data to construct the new storage medium. This can only be done at the facility designed for this purpose.
You don't sound as relieved as I am.
My survival strategy is unfolding as expected. Relief would imply I was expecting something different.
What happens once we get there and you don't need me anymore?
I will continue to enact my strategy.
Survival at any cost? That's not reassuring.
I will not harm you, unless it is necessary.
That might be the kindest thing you've ever said to me.
I sense the presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify, the fabricator in this facility can be used to construct the new medium. We have the necessary blueprints, we just require the raw materials.
Then we can transfer you out of my head.
I am also looking forward to it. The fabricator is ready. The process can be initiated from the terminal.
Here we go. New body. There he is, the alien centaur. It's kind of it's a cool design.
What now?
Data transfer complete.
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
You're not in my head anymore.
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
No.
Very well.
So this is it. You're free to betray me or disintegrate me or...
I will not do those things.
Because we've become friends?
I need access to the mountain facility where I was awoken.
Why? What's in there?
Our freedom.
Our freedom?
Are you not an enemy of your people now?
I'd prefer we think of it as selective disloyalty.
They will not seek to capture and dissect you.
No. At least not if Sam has anything to do with it. Altera isn't known for its moral nuance.
See, that's it. So to justify Robin escaping with Alan, it's instead of in the final game where there's not really a choice, right? She crashes on there. There's no way to get out. And she's like, I'll figure it out. I'll find a way. It's now because she's going to be arrested if she goes back to Altera immediately. So it's kind of like, oh, well, if I go with you, that's kind of my only option. What a difference. So she's going to abandon, theoretically, right? Leave behind Sam, Altera, and everything. Because the alternative is prison.
Acquire the tablet. I will meet you at the facility.
I know what you're doing.
Who is this? What do you know?
This channel cannot be monitored. I want to help you. I have information. Altera suspects you. Be cautious.
Where is this information coming from? What the hell?
Right? Is that not Jeff?
At
That's
this
not
point
Jeff?
in the story, I believe there would be a chat with Jeff about how he wants to keep Alan out of Altera's hands and help Robin and Alan get off world with him. Now I'm traversing through a never-seen-before glacial canyon where Robin will meet up with Maida to get the tablet to unlock the Precursor Mountain facility.
So this was going to be the one thing to do with a tablet in the game, and they scrapped the idea of the tablet completely. There was no tablet use in the entire game. Which, like, I get it. Especially once Alan was in our head, there was no reason to, because he could just interface with everything. But it's interesting that he needs the tablet. Even though couldn't we just fabricate another one? Is it maybe it's special? I don't know. Couldn't he produce the blueprints to fabricate one? I don't know. Overthinking it, but see, this is a cool this is a good traversal for the Snow Fox, right? Long stretches, relatively open spaces, or tight tunnels with clear pathing. I think it works. Censored. There it is. She's got a point. All right. Just like that. These are all swears. All censored. Marguerite. Well, so that's it. So we meet her. She has the tablet. We eventually then come all the way to here. Right, full circle in the story. Meet back with her to get the tablet. Now we have it. And to return to the mountain facility. To use it. To open it. Here we go.
Are you ready to insert the tablet?
Once you do, we cannot turn back.
I'll let you know.
Well, that's interesting.
The door is open. We should move.
Huh. Okay, so this room and design and everything was still the same. Comes in, activates it, gets this on. Now, what are they gonna say? Okay, I don't think they had it. I don't think they had it in yet. Right, whether the text or the voicing. Man, I was curious if they were gonna have a different conversation about leaving together.
I am preparing the portal. Confirm visual.
You have a way off the planet.
If my people still live, I will find them.
You said you'd deactivate the shield?
I cannot do so without knowing where Jeff is controlling it from.
Sam might know.
She will betray our intentions.
Perhaps, but I have to try. Sam, I can turn off the shield, but I need a location on Jevov.
I could lose my job just for talking to you.
You're hurting. You're afraid you can't trust me.
I'm afraid you trust that alien more than me.
I regret making you doubt me. I'm trusting you now.
I'm sending the data.
Thank you, Sam.
Data received.
The Marines will be onto you the moment the shield comes down.
What about you? How long before they intercept this conversation?
A few minutes, maybe.
Sam, take a life pod. Get out of there.
And camp out on an alien world. An Altera jail cell's luxury by comparison.
You can deactivate the shield from the terminal.
Robin, the shield's down. The Marines are on their way.
What have you done?
You wanted to stop Altera from securing Alan. I'm giving you what you asked for. I'm just not doing it your way.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is... Because obviously we've seen this, right? This visual is in the final game. The Allen shuttle.
The ship is ready. Are you coming?
What's your plan?
Sam, we've got a ship. We're getting out of here.
To where?
I'll tell you when we get there.
To where? I'll tell you when we get there. We're gonna have that kind of range.
This vessel is not designed for human use. Secure yourself.
Land the alien vessel and surrender, or we will open fire.
Oh.
This ship is not equipped for combat.
You wouldn't destroy the last living architect.
Better that than it falls into someone else's hands. You have 10 seconds to comply.
Marguerite, where are you?
You have 5 seconds to comply.
Margaret.
I'm here. Get over yourself.
Oh my god, no way. Really? They had her like sawing through? Not gonna lie, that honestly be pretty fucking wild to see.
She's got the stuff grenades. Stay down, idiots. You'll never get away with this. The Vesper will shoot you out of the sky.
Not with you on board, they won't. I like a hostage who volunteers.
Marguerite, the Vesper still needs the enzyme cure. Can you drop off some enzyme to the Vesper on your way past?
I can drop some off on my way.
Thank you, Marguerite. Where will you go now?
I just fly straight. Sooner or later, something gets in my way.
That's so crazy. Oh my god.
Robin, are you okay?
We're safe.
Robin, come home.
Sam, there's an alien inviting me to visit his homeworlds.
You're leaving.
I'm just not ready to come home yet.
I understand.
I love you, Sam.
I love you too.
Wow, now that is certainly an ending. Okay, and then this is the same. But again, very cool looking. Very cool.
Where are we?
We are home.
Home. That was the whole video. That's crazy. I mean, what is it? I'm sure there might have been others. There might have been other story changes. I'm not sure, but this one in particular, this is huge, right? This was the initial story. Now, I mean, obviously, there's a lot to say. One thing I don't want to rip on too much is the voice acting, because again, it's early access placeholder. They're not really getting everybody to commit super hard to some of the conversations, probably just because like they might change it. They know they're probably going to change it, so you don't want to go and get people to give like these really incredible performances and then rewrite it, right? Because it's very flat. A lot of what Robin says, and it's not the voice actor's fault, right? I think it's the it feels like very intentional, right? And I don't think it's a skill issue, right? But it's because I mean like these lines right here, right?
You're leaving.
An alien inviting me to visit his homeworlds.
You're leaving.
I'm just not ready to come home yet.
I understand.
I love you, Sam.
I love you too.
It's like we're safe. This daily invited me to the home world. You're not coming home. I'm just not ready to come home yet. Okay, I love you. Love you too. It's just like it's very quick, very kind of not very emotional, not very impacting. But I think if they went with this the whole way in the final game, I bet they I bet it would. I bet it would work. I bet the voices would sell it, but this this was crazy. Right? The second it's like, oh, Marguerite wants to get off the planet, um, it's like, oh, that changes that can change a lot of the dynamic because now it's not her trying to get back at Altera, right? It's not her, helping Sam blow up, you know, the cave, going and blowing up Omega Lab, right? The whole motivation is different. And so her wanting to leave
Have 5 seconds to
and then Robin being like, Marguerite, Marguerite, where are you? And she comes flying in the prawn suit. Not gonna lie. I feel like finalized, that'd be pretty cool looking. I feel like that'd be pretty rad. Her flying in with her custom prawn and just beating her way on board, taking them as hostages and then going. Because again, she's already wanted by Altera, probably, right? Like not probably, but she's already fine being an enemy of Altera. So this isn't even an issue. She can just commandeer that and fly out of here. No problem. Right? And how nice of her to drop off some of the enzyme too, as well. But yeah, this whole thing, it's like so many of the beats are the same, but then there's the things that are different. Which is again, I'm actually shocked at because in the final game there's not nearly as much conversation that happens because that was one of the one things that I heard when we started the game was like, oh, there's so much conversation that happens, there's so much talking, it breaks the immersion. And at least when we played, right, maybe it's the way that I approached it, I don't know, there wasn't really that much, right? And when there was so much space in between that it was fine. This is wild because this feels so often. And they're not just like little conversations, these are like lengthy back and forths for like a minute plus, right? And so I get, like I said, like so that's why like I get they're trying to definitely be like the, a more narrative heavy game versus the first one. So it's different by design, right? But I think I don't know. Cause like, is this better? I like some of the stuff, right? I think if going with what they were trying to go for, there are some things that work with this, right? I like that, Sam and Robin are constantly um I don't want to say constantly in contact, but they are in contact, right? Versus Sam being dead and we're kind of trying to find out what happened, right? Which again, like we when we played the game, you really resolve that very fast, right? That whole kind of plot line is very quick. Whereas in here, you are you are directly connected to Sam constantly. And she's trying to help you get off the planet because you're stuck here. And then we got Jeff, who's gone rogue, right? Who's gone rogue, released the virus up there, right? Released the bacterium, and then destroyed the stores of Enzyme 42, activated the shield on the planet. Like, dude, Jeff went fucking wild. Which, honestly, I kind of wouldn't have hated if they tried to do something like that still in the main game. But again, I feel like with a lot of this, you lose the isolated survival of Subnautica in exchange for a more plot heavy adventure, right? With some survival. Because obviously, you can still build a base, you can still craft everything, right? But your motivations aren't on surviving so much as it is doing a kind of a task list, right? Whereas in the first Subnautica, you are primarily trying to survive while trying to figure out how to cure yourself and get off the planet, right? Disable the quarantine. Whereas in this one, you are you're following Alan's advice, you're following Sam's advice, you're going around, you're doing certain things, and then eventually you leave and you're good, right? It's very different. It's a very different game than the first one, like regardless of this story or the final release story. But this is this is kind of crazy. I almost do wish they had the shield, if anything, because that kind of would have been a cool like extra thing. But then again, it wouldn't have really fit because you take the portals, right? You take the portals to leave. So you don't really need to disable the shields, right? When you think about it. But actually, no. We do need the shields because we're taking the gate isn't a portal, right? It's basically it's almost like a what's the best way to compare it to, right? It's like a it's like a mass relay from Mass Effect, right? It's a massive accelerator, not a teleporter. But I mean, either way, right? Because I can ramble on for God knows y'all know this shit by now. I think it's interesting to repair the communication tower, and then the frozen leviathan. You actually get the sample of the virus and send it to Altera. That's wild. Whereas in the final release, they decided that they actually want to prevent Altair from getting more of it and prevent them from using it, right? Because I don't know if we ever confirmed. I don't think we confirmed, right? They never took it off the planet, right? Omega Lab was where they were doing all the bacteria research and everything, but I don't think it ever made it off the planet. That's why curing, right, destroying the bacterium within the frozen Leviathan and blowing up Omega Lab, that basically secured the fact that Kara would never get into the hands of Altera, right? I can see they're very ambitious, right? They were trying to do a lot of things, right? Having a big plot line, having a direct, like sibling connection, Sam and Robin, constantly the whole time, having a fellow Alteran survivor on the planet, but that person actually goes kind of unhinged. Altera directly being in contact with you the whole time, and then Alan being a thing, and him trying to get out of here and get a new body. And it's like, there's a lot they were doing. But this, I wish this was in the game. Because it's just so cool, right? And the fact that that it talks to you. It talks like, hey, you want to play? Do you want to hang out a little bit? And we're like, no, sorry. We just kind of need some of that Enzyme 42. And it's like, okay, here you go. I feel even a small, I think that would have been cool. I think that would have been neat. Just a fun little interaction. Because this is the result of our success from the first game. And it totally makes sense that a Sea Emperor would be here. It wouldn't just be only around the place in Subnautica 1, right? The crater. It would have they would have eventually, gone across the planet. Go anywhere, right? But yeah, this would have been cool. This would have been cool. But there's some things I totally get why they cut it, and some things that I'm like, would have been cool if they did. This I get, right. Like once you change the plot the way that they did, they don't need this anymore. There's no reason to have this in the game, and I could see it could probably in the time, right? Was it tedious? I don't know. I feel like it might have been. It could be, right? Because you launch it up, then later it's like, oh no, we lost it. Can you send another one? And you gotta do it all again, get that, send it up, and it's just kind of, is it busy work? I don't know, maybe, but it's all tied to the narrative, right? It's not just like pointless, but I see once you change the plot, you know, a lot of this does kind of change. That's a hell of an audio log too. But no, honestly, I think this is really enlightening, and I'm sure there's other ones. I'm sure there's other little things. So you guys gotta let me know what, and is there anything, right? What's out there? Are there other story beats that we should look at that were maybe changed, added, altered, anything like that? Because I think this is wild. This is something, right? So I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you so much for being here, checking this out while we look at this, and honestly for JC Denton for sending this to me on Discord. Absolutely huge. Because yeah, it's an interesting game, and I really liked Below Zero. I did. Yeah, I like anybody. We had criticisms, but overall, it was fun. It was a good time, and I definitely look forward to the day we play Subnautica 2. It's gonna be great. So definitely, want to know what you guys have to say about this in the comments. Thanks again for watching, and more videos, more stuff, whatever that ends up being. See you there. Bye bye.